Welcome to Liberty and Justice for All. Last weekend, actually last Saturday, which would be April the 26th of 2008, was the Nevada Republican State Convention. And it was full of surprises, believe me. The country moved from simplicity to backroom politics, but it's now moved into bathroom politics, as far as I'm concerned, after what I watched. Now, I've got some more clips, Brendan, get ready when I yell at you. I want to show the progression of this convention so you'll know what I'm talking about. This was a big, major deal that went on at the Peppermill Hotel here in Reno.
At this moment, I call the Nevada State Central Committee, required by statute, be called to order. Thank you. First order of business taken care of. And wasn't that easy? See how that's done? This day is going to go great. As I said before, may I repeat myself? It's going to be a great day. It's just going to go snap, snap, snap. Okay, I'm through with the entertainment end of this. And now I would call the 2008 Nevada State Convention to order. Yes.
It's my pleasure to welcome you all to our 2008 Republican Convention, our state convention. I am an advocate of a lively discussion, which we've already had this morning, and I'm an advocate of everyone having their say. I hope that we get some things accomplished today and that you go home happy that you've been heard, no matter what your point of view. We can all be Republicans, and we can have different points of views as Republicans. My job is to try to unify us and try to have everybody stay together through this very, very important election year. And if you think that there's ever been a more important election year, the primary certainly is easier to deal with, and perhaps more people will be involved, but it won't be hands-on people like this is here or like your caucus was. And when you talk about the process or the party or whatever, big ideological thing you're talking about, just remember you are the party and you are the process.
Probably and arguably the most important thing that you guys are going to be doing during this convention is putting together a platform. I want to encourage participation.
Senator Beers will be elected as your convention chair. And yes, if we're there, I assure you that it'll happen. Hopefully. Senator Beers, are you ready?
I am ready. Is this the agenda? Oh, it's upside down.
Madam Chairman, if nominations are now open, I would like to nominate Mr. Bob Beers. Honorably, I would like to put him in nomination as chairman of this convention.
And we have a second? The motion has been made and seconded to elect Bob Beers, Senator Bob Beers, as the chairman of the... Okay, Mr. Weber, what did I say wrong?
Nothing, but if he's the only nominee, perhaps we ought to close nominations.
We'd close nomination. I would accept...
Madam Chairman, perhaps we ought to have a vote on that.
Madam Chairman. Madam Chairman.
Gosh, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? It's going to start...
Good morning. Boy, it's wonderful to see so many Republicans in one room. I feel very safe and very encouraged to be up here. I want to thank all of you very much for allowing me to be here this morning. It's an honor to be here and to be on stage and to look out here and see all of the Republican delegates that are coming here today and taking the time to be part of this process, to make sure that your voice is heard, to make sure that the policies and principles of our great Republican Party are carried through into the election. And you play such a critical and important part that I think you owe yourself a great round of applause for being here today. You know, this state convention is one of those wonderful times that we all have an opportunity to share, moments where people of like political mind and come together to reaffirm those values and ideals of the Republican Party. That's what's made us such a great party, made us such a great state, and it's going to continue to elect people who represent those values and those parties. And as we look around everything else that's going on in the world today.
Okay, are there any additional amendments proposed for the rules? All right, at this point then, we've heard a description of the consensus that was reached and changes to the rules reached in that consensus. We've heard a proposal to amend that consensus to allow the appointment or the self-nomination of national delegates from the floor, circumventing the nominations committee. At this point then, we're going to think about this. Do we have a credentials committee report yet?
Mr. Chairman, one more. John Wagner from Carson City. Mr. Chairman, we did not get a packet in Carson City. And other counties, I think, also did not get a packet. When I went online and when I signed up, my wife and I as delegates, there was nothing on the web there that said anything about having to send in a nomination to some committee of 4 people who were going to decide whether or not we could go or not. So, and as my granddaughter would say in her favorite whine, not fair. And it's not fair that we were disenfranchised and didn't have the opportunity to be able to be delegates to the national. Thank you very much.
In favor of having the vote and cutting our debate off with 4.5 minutes left, please say aye. Aye. Those opposed? No. The ayes have it. We have before us a motion to adopt the report of the Platform Committee. We have discussed it. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed? No. The ayes have it. So at this time, I'm going to recess the convention until a date that we are going to announce within very few, well, soon, first couple business days of next week, where we will reconvene to conduct the second day's business and elect delegates. We stand in recess.
Is what happened at the convention.
Why
And
did they stop it?
They started it out as, like you said, with the nice words, bring together, we are a party, unify us, all those things. First we had the rule change, then we went to the platform change, and Cynthia can talk about the platform change, but it basically went, had a lot of Ron Paul platforms in that platform, our
Can I
platform.
say one thing? I didn't see a Ron Paul platform. I saw a constitutional platform.
Okay, well, that's where it differed, and that's where there was some problems. Is many of the Republicans didn't appear to like some of those constitutional platforms.